I want to talk about overcomplicating your fitness journey when it comes to your training, your diet, your supplementation, not only health supplementation, but special sports supplementation. Some people don't realize that life is a constant equation of trade-offs, and you have to make peace with what you're willing to trade off and what's important to you, and prioritize those things and stop going back and forth and overthinking and overanalyzing things and just spinning yourself into circles. So yes, when you take something exogenous that your body does not naturally produce on its own, generally you're going to receive the benefits of that thing insofar as you continue taking it. For some people, that's no problem. For some people, they create a philosophical conundrum for themselves where they don't want to be quote unquote dependent on something, or they don't want to receive those benefits, but then when they come off of it, then they lose those benefits. And then there's the whole, the side effect conversation. So oftentimes, again, the trade-off of taking something and then taking multiple things can come down to you have to manage side effects, and that's just part of the game. So you, again, have to make peace with that within yourself. And if you are going to go down this road, then don't worry about it. Don't think about it so much. If you want to advance your physique and your fitness completely naturally, then that's awesome. And you can do that. And there's plenty of natural bodybuilders that create awesome physiques, arguably better than a lot of enhanced people, because they diligently manage their training, focusing on progression, managing their diet throughout the whole year. And they do that in perpetuity, and compounded over 10, 15, 20 years, it's going to show, right? And so when people come to me and ask, how do they're asking for the impossible? How can I do X, Y, and Z, but not have the side effects or the downsides of X, Y, and Z, and then realize and actualize the benefits of those forever, even though I'm going to stop taking those in the future? And you're just like spinning yourself into a web of trying to create a formula for something that just kind of inherently, by laws of physics and how the body works, is not going to happen. Or it's gonna create so much anxiety and so much management and overthinking that honestly you're probably not even going to stick with it, because it's just going to be so much of a mind game that you're going to lose the enjoyment for what you're doing. So if you want to go down the road of optimization and using, call it, exogenous molecules, which is really anything when you break it down to its most simplistic, like first principles form, berberine, fish oil, vitamin D, sunscreen, food, water, all these things are just molecules that are in existence on planet Earth, and we use them strategically for a certain outcome and a certain effect that they bring us. Testosterone, a molecule, it just so happens it's bioidentical. You take it exogenously, you're going to get the benefits of that. But then if you're so concerned and worried about the potential side effects of those, and you're not willing to deal with that, then you don't go down that road. And the more that you try to bend yourself over backwards to kind of cheat the system to get the benefits without the trade-offs, then you're kind of making a deal with the devil, and you're just going to, again, overload yourself with thinking. And really, you could have just been putting that energy into uh, training, diet, natural supplementation, and but if you try to go into this world of more enhanced, the special sports supplement world, but then you're trying to not deal with or try to avoid the downfalls, or I guess you could say, again, the side effects that comes along with that, then you're just asking the universe for something that is not really in the cards, right? So choose which path you want to go down, commit to that, and then accept what comes along with it. But if you don't want to accept what comes along with it, but you still continue to go down that path, then I would say that's just a recipe for like bad karma in a sense, because you're trying to do something, but you're arguing with the universe with what the outcomes and what the natural effects of that path is. So just simplify your life, slow down your mind, and also get really grounded in what you want the outcome to be, what your goal is, what your priorities are. And if those are in conflict with one another, then again, you're putting yourself in a rock and a hard place, and you're making things more difficult and more complicated for yourself. And again, you're likely going to be spinning your wheels, wasting your time, and not actually getting as good a results as if all of your efforts and intention, your goals, your priorities are all in alignment. So get in alignment and stop wasting time. Too many questions, too many thoughts, simply slow down progress. So choose what you want, go after it, stick to it, accept the trade-offs, and do what you can to do things the healthiest, safest way possible. But don't get so stuck in the weeds and in the mud over trying to create something that really is just an improbable and impossible proposition.